I've noticed something that many expat partners do, or rather, don't do. They don't hang pictures on the wall. Now, I don't think that expats and their partners are a demographic with a lack of taste for aesthetics or are generally just lazy people. Probably quite the contrary. The real reason is because they know that they will need to repair the walls again in a few years' time. Because the future is, well, at least not here, not living here between these walls. Now, this may seem innocent. I mean, who really cares that the family pictures are not mounted to the wall or that piece of art that is of value to you? It's not like that decoration is going to change your world on a day-to-day basis. That's true. The art in the pictures won't. However, it is a sign on the wall, no pun intended here, that your identity doesn't fully settle either. It's being here, but not being here at the same time. In a way, it's being in different time zones, somewhat in the past, somewhat in the present, and also already somewhat in the future. This leads expat partners being in this kind of nobody's land, and we need to talk about that. You see, on one hand, it's very obvious that you're no longer on vacation. I mean, you have a house with a lease, maybe a car, furniture. If you have kids, they go to school here too. All pretty serious indicators and responsibilities that you're actually living here. On the other hand, you're still trying to keep up with your old life, FaceTiming with friends, staying connected to where you came from, especially if that's where you'll be returning after the deployment. It's a very normal and logical way of handling this strange situation. From the present, you look back at the past or important aspects of your past and connecting to what's important to you, the people that are important to you. Your present needs you to be here, though, managing all those responsibilities. And you also know that you can't fully put your life on hold here either. So you try to navigate investing enough, but not too much in the present life. Because in a few years' time, you will be looking back at the time that you are in now as something that's behind you again. Now, running 2 or even 3 lives at once, the one that you left, the one that you're in, and even the one that's still coming, costs way more energy than most people realize. It splits your presence. You can't fully become who you would be if you were living here from now on. And you also can't fully stay who you were back then either. See, as humans, we're physical and contextual beings. Our sense of safety, identity, and orientation is tied to our environment. Our brains love routine, the mundane. It's how it conserves energy and feels safe because everything is familiar and predictable. That predictability is pretty much gone in a relocation, probably even more so if we know that it's just temporary. And that's energy draining. Identity is also formed by where we are, what we do, language, how we interact with other people. And not having full presence with those things in one place diminishes and delays our capacity to have that recalibration of identity and orientation in the new situation. It's putting us in that nobody's land. And in a way, it can also lead you feeling like you're nobody, not really the old one anymore, not really fully the present one, and also not the new one that's still coming. Some silly daily things make this even more obvious and in your face. I'm sure you recognize this too. I remember the frustration, and I still feel it, of searching and searching in every stupid grocery store in not even the near vicinity of my house anymore, frantically trying to find the ingredients for a meal that feels like home. Wanting to recreate that piece of home here, but without damaging the walls, of course. So sure, yeah, you can leave the photo frames in the boxes or storage. Not a problem. I'm sure your house looks just pretty as it is. At the same time, I do want to remind you that you deserve to live meaningfully and have presence, even without full certainty or full arrival. So let me give you a few things to consider and help you on your way. 1. Presence does not require permanence. You don't need to decide or even know how long you'll stay in order to live meaningfully. You can be present in the moment while being fully aware that you won't stay here. Understanding all of these concepts that we're talking about in this video, like the time zone drift, really helps with that too. 2. Partial arrival is legitimate. You're allowed to arrive in layers. You don't have to build your life abroad as if you're never going to leave again if you know that you will. You can invest in some relationships. You can choose some routines. You can let some parts, especially the ones crucial to your identity, be translated, but not copied, into the here and now. 3. Choose where to invest, not whether. Shift away from this nagging question, am I committed or not? And towards, where does investment support me now? This allows you to consciously pick, decide, and steer what matters to you now in creating your presence. If we haven't met, I'm Ava, and I work with identity and life design, and specifically helping expat partners and others going through major life transitions of their own choosing. I know what it's like really well because of my own experiences as an expat partner. I also use my degree in psychology and training and certifications in neuroscience and behavior to help people navigate these types of transitions. Now, being in this type of time zone drift that we are talking about here, where you're living across timelines, is just one of the 6 ways that expat partners are impacted by transitions. There are 5 other aspects that you need to know about to navigate this well. Everything from self-discrepancy to agency contraction, role misalignment, belonging gap, and embodied tension. Now, of course, it takes more time to go over all of that. That's why I created the Expat Partner Impact Consult for you that you can book for free with me today. In this one-on-one consult, we will look at these 6 normal ways that transitions impact expats and their partners, so you can understand what's happening without pushing anything aside. So if you're ready to gift yourself with just that little bit of presence in the midst of all this temporary living, I'm more than happy to invite you for your Expat Partner Impact Consult, or EPIC for short. You can book it through the link near this video. Because please remember that you deserve to live, love, and lead fully from the inside out, whether you live somewhere temporarily or permanently.